Yo, right here in the small box. New York, you got to. Why is it everybody beefing in New York for, bro? Why? Why y'all? Why? What's up with the beef, man? Especially from the OGs and the legends. You understand what kind of tracks y'all made together? What kind of tracks y'all? Y'all catalog. Literally New York's catalog as a whole, bro. As a whole, New York's catalog. If we get rid of them, the YNs, oh my God, New York's catalog is amazing. In the 2000s, y'all had too many rappers, bro. 2010s, you had too many rappers, bro. Y'all hits, all y'all do is have hits out there. Why is y'all beefing? That's not necessary. Y'all listen, if you are watching this and I'm kind of far away, I had to retire my gaming chair. Okay? It hurt me. So I don't want it no more. I need a new one. I gotta get a new one. I don't like it when chairs hurt me. That's not fun. Anyway, as you can see, we got Chick Smooth in front of us. We're gonna go ahead and dive in and get started. So let's go ahead and make it happen, okay? Let's go. Yo, you. Right here. In a small box. Right here in the small box. Yeah, that's right. Because my chair changed, I'm far away from camera. But welcome back to the Flex in My Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all enjoy yourselves, having fun out there. Just another video from Chiggs. We're going to dive in with all of this going on. Like I said before, only reason why I'm here is because of Dipset and Verzuz, because that was a time to be alive. Okay, the Dipset and Lox Verzuz was a time to be alive. Let's make that clear right now. Okay, to see Jadakiss be Kobe Bryant for another night. Pooh! Bro, I swear, Jadakiss had about like 3 different MVP performances on Verzuz stage. Think about that for a second. Think about that. It was Jada versus Fabulous, then the Lox versus Dipset, and then you had Fat Joe and Ja Rule, and Jadakiss come out again. Come on, bruh. Are you serious? Are you serious? Man, don't get me started, bro. I love this shit too much, bro. Look, let's go ahead and get started. Listen, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the reaction. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I drop my videos or when I'm live, like right now. And let's go ahead and get started, bro. Let's go.
YouTube, Chiggs. Get ready. You know what to do, Chiggs.
Look at Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Fellas, please, it's been 5 years. At some point, you guys gotta let this go. 5 years later, you guys, Jim Jones and Camron are still being petty with each other over their 2020 performance at Verzuz. It's damn near 2026, and these guys are still throwing shade, still being petty to us.
If y'all were prepared, hey, you see, hey, real quick, hold on. See, I know who this is, okay? This Juelzsantana, all right? I know who that is. See, you see this man right here? We know exactly who this is. This Jim Jones right here. I know exactly who he is. But when you look at this stunt double right here, I have no idea who this man is. I don't know who he is. Who are you? You are not Camron. You must be his cousin. All right? That's not killacam. There's no pink. I don't see no pink on this man at all. If killacam was to step out and had a stack of money, I'll never forget this, on the basement with Big Tigger, had a stack of money while he was rapping, freestyling. I apologize. He was freestyling while counting up his money. That's not killacam, bro. That's not killacam that we see right there. That's somebody else. That's somebody else. That is a stunt double. That is not him. That is not him at all. That is another person. Don't you ever come out like that ever again, bro. You come out in the cloth, all right? You come out in that fur coat, whatever you call that joint, all right? You come out with the pink hat. Don't do that again.
Each other. Cam has told us so many times that he did not want to do the Verzuz. Jim Jones was the one that convinced him to do it. And Cam, being a team player, said, you know what? If we're all getting the bag, sure, I'm in.
Jim is like, yo, let's do the Verzuz. Let's do the Verzuz. And I'm like, nah, Jim, we got money on the line. How much they talking about? And it
Y'all
really
got
wasn't
money
a
on
money play at first. It wasn't even about no fucking money. I ignored the whole shit. I ignored it for a while. I'm like, I'm not even paying that shit no mind. We got a tour coming up. If they want to do the verses after the tour, we'll do the verses after the tour. Cabo come to me again. He said, Flea, what's up with the verses? I said, Cabo, we could do it after we do the tour. Swiss, what are we doing here? Yo, that's all we got. I said, I ain't doing it, bro. I can't do it. Well, what you want? Not that. I want way more than that. So I got the number up to like 500,000, something like that. This for everybody still.
Right.
I'm like, nah, bro. This ain't even 100,000 for everybody. So Kiss hit me.
Yo, Furry B, I ain't gonna lie to you. I completely forgot Drake bought the coat. I forgot he bought the coat. Get another one. The hell? Get a pink trench coat. Tell him you still about that business, but on that grown man shit. Man, just wear something else that's pink. But all you had to do. See, now you got me sounding like that dude I showed y'all yesterday.
All you gotta do is drop the album. Drop it today. Drop it today. Drop it today. All you gotta do is
All you had to do was wear pink.
He like, Killer, I knew you get that number up. I knew you get that number up.
Jim went on to accuse Camron of trying to backdoor the team. According to Jim Jones, Cam was trying to get way more money and way more incentives than everybody else.
Y'all don't talk about the backdooring that's going on for the verses. Everybody keep keying, but I wanted the bag.
But everybody got to get at least 6 digits. That's an artist, minimum.
We got the bag, but boy still went backdoor. Like, yo, for me to do the verses, you got to give me part of this business. That had nothing to do with us.
Got everybody their money. I started polying my own shit. Like, I want the door money. I want stocks and Triller. I want beats from Timberland and Swiss for free. I want percentage of the views that's gonna go on. And I got all that shit too.
But he say that's me being a businessman. No, that's you being a sucker doing backdoor shit. Right?
Well, fast forward to yesterday, you guys. Jim Jones reposted a clip from the 2020 Verzuz, Dipset versus thelox. Jim goes on to say, yo, me and Juelzsantana should have did the verses by ourselves. And I ain't picked a list. So I'm going to assume that he's trying to allude that Cam was the reason why they lost. Somebody please get in the comments and let Jim...
Yo, Jim Jones, shut up. Jim Jones, shut up. Y'all didn't look like a team. When y'all, even from the walk-in, y'all didn't even look like a team. Y'all look like 3 different niggas trying to form together to be Voltron. Sorry, y'all gotta have that teamwork and that dedication. We didn't see it that night. It looked like 3 different niggas out there trying to do something by themselves. The 3 are on stage and you just dolo. How? Shut up. You were never gonna beat thelox. They had you beaten every avenue that you took. No matter what. Were some of the rounds won by y'all? Of course. That's great, but did you win the battle? Or the war, sorry. Did you win the war? Nah. Dog walk. That's what I witnessed that night. I will never forget that night. Y'all got dog walk. Are you crazy? Jadakiss, stylesp, chic, washed you guys. Y'all look like muddy clothes ready to be cleaned. That's what y'all look like that night. All right, let's make that clear right now. Y'all embarrassed yourselves. Holy crap, I love that verse. That's one of my favorite verses. I'm gonna make this clear right now. Beanie Man and Bounty Killer, they have the best verses. I make that clear. That shit look like a bashment party. Okay? There is not a single verses that beats the Beanie Man and Bounty Killer verses. I mean. Eh? My other favorite verse, there was a lot of favorites for me. Even like the 3-6 Mafia verses. That was amazing. Who else? Fat Joe and Ja Rule. That was Ja Rule washed Fat Joe in that one. Fat Joe embarrassed himself being up there trying to say, "Oh, I'm better than Ja Rule." Here we go, Joe. Here we go. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Whatever you say. Hell no.
Jim Jones, no. Jay-Z could have been standing next to you guys and you guys still would have lost that day. And I love Dipset, but it just wasn't a good matchup for you guys. And if we're being completely honest about that 2020 Verzuz performance, Camron was really the only Dipset member that was actually on point. So if Jim Jones and Juelz would have did the verses,
hold on, wait a second, wait. Stop everything, everybody stop everything, please. Stop everything, please. Didn't Jim Jones fall off the stage? Didn't Jim Jones fall off the Verzuz stage? Because I remember it got to a point where I'm like, where'd Jim go? Turn out dude fell off the set. Are you serious? Bro, Jim Jones, shut up forever. Shut up forever. Last time I checked, you can't even keep both feet on the stage. Okay, you wanted to crowd surf. You don't got songs to crowd surf like that. We don't want to crowd surf the We Fly High right now. We don't want that. All right, we want to see you whoop their ass, and you failed to do that. You failed to do that. You took your dumb ass, them little scrawny ass chicken legs that you refused to work out, and you said, "Oh nah, I can walk on this crowd." Nigga, you fell face flat on the floor. That's what happened to you. Falling off the stage looking foolish. Are you serious right now? Hell nah, bro. Nah, y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. And that's all I gotta say. Y'all out here looking like fools. The heck? The Lox. They look like a unit. They look like one. They look like the A-Team working together. Looking like Voltron. Looking like the Power Rangers. Megazord sequence completed. That's what they look like. Meanwhile, y'all looking like Zords that don't want to combine. That's what you look like. All right? You look like the Fast and Furious crew if they got arrested. They didn't want to work together. Like man said he remember every L. That is hilarious, bro. Hey, is what it is, bro. Is what it is, man. That's what happens when you a fool.
The retaliation. Last night on this show, It Is What It Is, Cam went on to say that doing Verzuz in 2020 versus the Lox was actually one of his worst decisions. Here's what he said.
I can't think enough in no top of my head, but absolutely, 100%. You know, you've been doing this 30 years, so you have to make decisions that's best for yourself. But I can name...
I ain't gonna lie, this nigga look young as shit. Was this in 2020? Or is this like this year? Because if this is this year, this nigga look young as shit. Hey, Camron. See, now I'm mad at you all over again. I'm mad at you all over again. If you don't like Pink, just say that, bro. If you don't like Pink, just say that, bro. What is this? Pink Horse. What is it? The Flea Farm presents Pink Horse? Bro, what's wrong? There's nothing wrong with some Pink, bro. You ushered it in. You made Pink look lit. You made Pink cool as shit. Now you don't want to wear the color no more. The heck? Colorist? I'm teasing. I'm kidding, by the way.
A lot of decisions that wasn't good because I was trying to be a team player. You know what I'm saying? Like...
He owe me money.
That's it. Yeah, that's a good. Go ahead.
Like yo, I should have never did the verses. I told don't do the verses. I don't want to do the verses, but I'm a team player, and it was the wrong decision that I made. No more of that.
Hey, yo, Buddha, listen. You know how the verses work, bro. You know how the verses work. If your hands was on the project, you can play the joint. All right? If they had verses on certain hit songs, guess what? You can play the joint. You know how verses works. Everybody knows how verses works. You're damn right I like Pink. I'm not afraid to say it. Y'all remember the hoodie. I'm going to bring it back one day. Watch. You'll see. All right, Tiny, you'll see. And Tiff gonna hate it too. Go ahead.
No more of that.
Yeah.
No more of that. So
Yo, Killer. When I was watching the Verzuz, the only thing I kept thinking, I was like, yo, if you would have done the takeover after Kiss did Who Shot You, It would have
Man,
it would have been a different day, Killer.
Fam, I had a whole freestyle ready and all that, but nigga, listen, man, it's crazy, man. But yeah, I try to be team players a lot of times, and that's the first thing that came to my brain when you said wrong decisions.
Now, as funny as this is, watching these guys be petty towards each other, you gotta imagine that this is only going to have grave repercussions for everybody. Now that people know that you guys absolutely hate performing with each other, nobody's going to want to book Dipset for anything. And while you guys might be cool with it, you also gotta think about guys that might not be financially stable as you guys, like Juelz. Of course, financially, I hope he's good, but this
Juelz did not need to catch a stray like that, bruh. Juelz did not need to catch a stray like that. That's crazy.
Back and forth petty beef about Dipset, the brand, is only going to hurt you guys. It's so easy to not talk shit about each other publicly. You know how many legacy acts do not really rock with each other? But every single year, they get on tour and they sell out every goddamn place. You always gotta think about the long-term play. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Jim and Camron taking shots at each other? And do you guys think this does any damage towards Dipset as a brand? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
Okay, see, we're not doing Tiny. We're not doing that, all right? I like Pink, but we're not doing that. Let's just say that. Cam got booed when he started rapping his freestyle. Bro, I don't even care, man. All I'm saying is, yo, the Lox, man, the Lox won that one. It don't matter. It don't matter what they were trying to do that day. The Lox had it on lockdown. Let me make this clear right now. When Styles P got his solo moment and then performed his song, I Get High, it was over. As soon as Jadakiss gave Styles P the mic and I heard, I get high, I get high, I get high, bro, it was over. It was over. You don't give him the mic for a song like that and expect the next team to do something better. No, it was over. What are you talking? No, they got too many hits. and then Jadakiss at the end performing his verse on New York. Shut up. Shut up. Are you serious right now? There's nothing you can tell me that was gonna change my mind about that verses. I sat there and I look at Dipset. I'm like, huh, look at you. Look at what you could have been. I'm good. Dipset had songs and didn't know what to do that night. Are you kidding me right now? Are you serious? Dog, Jim, you gotta let it go, bro. You gotta let it go. You're not moving correctly, bro. You're not moving accordingly. You're moving suspicious. All right, you're moving mad suspicious. Why you sitting down on Complex letting money fall out your pocket, bro? Don't do that. Don't do that. That's childish. Not his song. Cry about it. What the hell I care about? You think I'm worried about? You saw it. Hey, if you're saying that and then you saw the verses and you saw the outcome, how are you going to change the outcome? I'm sure it was. It was never seen that night. All right, it was never seen or heard that night. Like I said, that was not killacam that walked on that stage. That was just a cousin. What Josh call him? Cousin Cam? That's what he was. Hell nah. That was not killacam that walked out there, bro. That was not him. That was somebody else. And you're not gonna change my mind. You can say what you want. Is that you can you can sit there and say what you want. I do not care. I do not care.